We just had a great cup of coffee here at the Mystic Mug. Super cool spot. Now we're off to Milford, PA. And hit some twisties on the way there. If Nick would just put his helmet on. I don't know. All right, and we're off. It's day 2 of our Pocono weekend. Had a beautiful ride out yesterday. Enjoyed some sunset cruises I didn't take the camera for, but man, the roads were gorgeous out here. And today we're going to kind of recreate that route, so I'll take you guys along for this one. We are leaving the town of Delaware Water Gap right now. Cool little town, some funky little businesses. Kind of reminds me of like being in a little Colorado mountain town. It has that similar flavor of just unique and very crafty. Like I just bought a handmade coffee mug from a local artist at the coffee shop who had his display up for the morning. That was super cool. Very nice guy too. Talked to him for a good 15 minutes. And now we're heading back north. We had some rain up in the north earlier today, but it's all cleared up. The rest of the day should be about 80 degrees and foggy. Not foggy, cloudy. So kind of like perfect motorcycle weather. Not too hot, not too cold. I can't help myself when I get under bridges. Just looked back in her mirror when I did that. Why are you being obnoxious back there? Our buddy Nick joined us this morning. Nick just picked up a nice new Suzuki GSX 8S. It's a long-winded name, but either way, it's like the 650 parallel twin naked sports bike. It's beautiful. All I can see is his back tire right now, but we'll get a side shot of it eventually at a stoplight. He's stoked. He rode a SV650, a 2003 SV650 for years. Carbureted. He was getting real sick of having carbs. He was always having to deal with the carbs. So he's got his first fuel-injected motorcycle in a while. And he's excited, I can imagine. I know I would be. Carbs are a pain in the butt. Especially when you're riding like this and you're going up and down in elevation. Buttermilk Falls Road. There's so many cool little waterfalls around this area. And they're all so accessible. You park in a parking lot, you hike for like literally like 0.3 of a mile. They're usually very handicapped accessible, super easy to get to. So if you're just into like seeing waterfalls and not doing a whole lot of work to get to them, this is a great area for you. I don't mind a good hike. I'm down to hike a couple miles, but it's also nice to be able to see like several attractions in one day. So if you're just trying to waterfall hop, if that's a thing, it's a great place to do some waterfall hopping. But this is a very touristy area, so if you're not into touristy stuff, you know, there's other parts of Pennsylvania that are a little bit more remote. I don't really mind the touristy thing too much, though, honestly. It doesn't bother me. And honestly, it hasn't been that busy here. We haven't been dealing with too much traffic. Because it's beach season. Everybody's down the shore. That tree is just barely clearing. fantastic. Roller coaster, woo-wee! These roads out here are so good. Not only are they paved well, but they're just like such enjoyable flow. We just entered the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. We're in the park. Take a moment to enjoy this forest as we're stuck behind the slow car. Oh, these forest roads are amazing. Literally have like full canopy above me right now. It's great. This trip almost didn't even happen either because we had a bunch of rain in the forecast, but it cleared up. It rained a little bit this morning for maybe an hour between 8 and 9 a.m. It drizzled, but as you can see, the roads have dried up pretty quickly, so the weekend was saved. We came up anyway. We're like, you know, Friday, we left on Friday. It's going to be gorgeous, and it was. It was a gorgeous day all day long. And then we were expecting some rain overnight on Saturday, which it ended up coming in early in the morning on Saturday. But it lasted for an hour, and now here we are Saturday afternoon. And we're staying overnight again tonight, and it's supposed to rain, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if it clears up. Maybe it'll head north, get away from where we're at right now. But either way, we don't mind the rain too much. It just sucks when it's like downpouring and you're in the middle of riding in it. But we all have pretty good tires. Me and Jess, we rock with sport touring tires, so they're pretty darn good for rain and water diversion. All right, these guys are turning out. Hell yeah. Thank you, Camry. See ya. Now we can get back up to our comfortable 45. Fourth gear riding. I was the leader all day yesterday. We call it Ride Daddy. You're the leader of the pack, the person in charge of GPS. And I relinquished my duties this morning, and now I get to ride in the back. Which is good for this too, because when I'm recording, I like to have all the bikes in front of me. And it's also really nice to ride in the back, being last in position, because you can give yourself space. And like you could even see Jess is doing it right now. She gives herself space, so that way when she wants to, she can get on the throttle and she's not too close to the person. And she can ride the way she wants to ride. And same with me, I can give myself space from her. And if I want to enjoy like a set of twisties I see coming up, I can back off and then I can get on it and catch back up. Got some great views to the right. The brush is kind of in the way, but there's this nice valley with the ridge beyond the valley. this is a great corner. Sorry, Jess, I got a little close to you. I was zooming. I saw her check her mirror. I haven't been that close to her the whole route. But I just couldn't help it. That was a great little turn, downhill right turn. These roads are so fun. Oh, I'm having so much fun. This is like literally being on an old wooden roller coaster, just hills after hills. Leaving Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. It's a mouthful. It's a fun one to try to say fast. Marina's the line leader right now. Ride Daddy. She picked a good route. Because there's a state road that runs parallel to this. And we're like, we don't want to be on the state road. That's where all the big box stores are. And, you know, it's just traffic lights. And she found this road that runs parallel to it. And I'm like, this is perfect. Because we're heading about 25 miles north of where we were just at that coffee shop. To ironically go to another coffee shop. We're just coffee shop hopping this morning. Checking out different spots. We got nowhere to be, but we got everything to see. Alright, now we're back out on that state road. And we just bypassed a heck of a lot of stoplights. Good timing, we made it just for the green light. This is the tiki bar we stopped at on our way into town last night. It was real funny. There was chickens walking around. They were great. It was an Italian restaurant with a tiki bar and free-range chickens. What a concept. And if you pay $1, you could feed the chickens. Thought that was pretty fun. I did not pay $1 to feed the chickens.
You want to say hi? Say hi to me? No. Alright, bye-bye.
Pike County. This is where we're staying this weekend. I love Pike County. The Poconos is made up of a few different counties, but I feel like Pike County is like the heart of it all. I also feel like it's the most protected and beautified. Some of the other counties have a lot more like commercial and stuff going on. valley views. I was hoping we would go left here. This is going to take us back to an awesome back road. We did it yesterday. It was so nice. Scrambler is happy today. Scrambler loves being out in roads like this. Mostly I love being out in roads like this on the Scrambler. My sport touring machine. We're all kind of on sport touring bikes today. Jess's Street Twin is like such a great bike in the twisties. Nick's on the GSX-8S, which is a naked sports bike. Marina in the lead. She's on the BMW R9T. We all have the right tools for the job. And we got the sunshine back. It's been cloudy this morning, so. If you never get to ride in the Poconos or you've never come up this way, I highly recommend it. I know the Poconos have this reputation of just being like a touristy area, but if you're a motorcycle rider, it's some of the best riding that's close to the cities. I mean, if you live in New York City, you're 70 miles away. If you live in Philadelphia, you're 100 miles away. That's a huge bit of population that has access to this area. And that's why it's touristy, but at the same time, it's still the woods, and it's still pretty undeveloped, and the scenery is gorgeous. It's just a good time. And I love that it's only 100 miles away from home. You know, it's a nice, easy ride. We took back roads here yesterday, and it took us 2 hours and 45 minutes, minus the stops, because we broke it up and had some lunch and enjoyed ourselves along the way. But it's a really manageable distance. And then you still got some left in the tank for when you get here. Speaking of tank, it only took me 2 gallons of gas to get here. And the Scrambler gets pretty darn good gas mileage. I'm averaging 46 right now. And that's skewed because this is, you know, most of that average is from when I'm riding in the city. So if I would have reset that before I started this trip, I'd probably be up in the 50s. Jess's bike is even better. Her bike is like 60 to the gallon on average. That 900cc engine is really, really efficient. Unfortunately, it's efficient because it runs really lean, but still, it's efficient. All right, Milford Road. just shut up and let you guys enjoy this road. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too crazy. If it is, I'll put some music on. But I feel like this is one of them ASMR kind of moments.